Hi, welcome. Welcome or welcome back. I want to start off today in a state of gratitude, and I want to say thank you to all those who have watched my videos, and a special thank you to all of you who have taken the moment to like the videos, to leave a comment. It's so beautiful to see your comments. And to my subscribers, welcome back. It is very wonderful to work with your energies in this way. I am finding the energies that come out that I see with those of you who have visited to be so beautiful. I'm literally in awe and in a huge state of gratitude to get to know you in this way. It's beautiful. I'm constantly surprised at the beauty that I see in each one of you. And I want to just take a moment to say thank you. Thank you so much. So I have a fun reading today. I can't wait to see what comes out. We are going to look at your current aura. And I just want to say a couple things about this reading before we get started. When I first began my spiritual journey, which was literally decades ago, at first I had the belief that our aura was our aura, and that's just how it was, and that it stayed the same with us throughout our lives. And now I know that that's not true. That's not even close to true. As we heal and grow and change, our aura transforms. And that can be small differences day to day as you go through your day and you feel different emotions and different experiences happen, different thoughts, different energies. There are subtle shifts as we grow and change and heal. We heal our bodies and our auras become bright. And so this is just a snapshot of your current aura energies. It is absolutely of vital importance to me that all of my viewers know they are absolutely empowered to create their lives. We are empowered to create our lives. So when challenging energies come out, we have that opportunity to bless them and create new from our new level of understanding. So I just want to put that out there. Your aura changes, cleanses, aligns, and grows. And you can create that. You do create that. You create that every day, every moment. You are creating your energy. Your aura reflects the quality of the energy in each center. So today we're going to look at the 7 main centers, the ones that we commonly think about when we think of chakras. So we're going to look at your chakra energies within your aura specifically today. In light of that, I have set up my chakra stones. I have 2 sets. They are so beautiful and have such a welcome energy. If at any time challenging energies come out during this reading for a specific chakra, I want you to be aware that there are so many resources of bringing individual chakras back into health and alignment. One of my favorites is meditation. Another of my favorites is working with affirmations, which can take a while to work, but can work with repetition. Another thing that I like to do is being in nature. I know I've talked about how much I like animals and the wildlife located within my community. It's very healing for me. I also really love water and water energy. So if you feel that you have any misalignments, blockages, or challenges with any specific aura, I encourage you to reach out. You can simply search online and Google. Technology is so amazing. There are so many wonderful YouTube videos that will specifically help with chakra aligning. There is sound healing, something else that is beautiful. Before we get into this, I just want to make sure everyone is aware of the beautiful opportunities for healing and alignment that are open to you. So with all that being said, we are going to have 3 piles today. They are indicated by these beautiful feathers. They're not real feathers. They are for representation, but they are beautiful and represent the beautiful energy. So you can pick your pile. We have pile 1 with the yellow feathers, pile 2 with the green feathers, and pile 3 with the red feathers. So use your intuition, relax, pick whatever pile is calling to you in the moment. Timestamps will be in the video description, and also the reminder that all my videos are timeless. So whenever you click on this is right for you. Feel free to watch other videos whenever you feel called to, and I will see you at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the yellow feathers and pile 1, this is your reading. I did have to adjust the camera a little bit. I apologize if that change was jarring for you at all, but I want to get right into it. I have a lot of cards to get through, so let's jump in. I do have my cat coming in, Nymphadora. She always shows up to a pile that needs a little bit of love and encouragement, so if that is you right now, Nymphadora is here to tell you that she loves you. We are going to jump right in. So we are exploring your chakras from the root to the crown in order. Now remember that just because we commonly order our chakras, that does not necessarily mean that they open up or align within perfect order. One can be completely open, healthy, properly aligned, or healthily aligned is, I think, more accurate to say, and the next could be out of alignment, the next could be in alignment, the next 3 could be in alignment, and then you get one out of alignment. So remember, it's not always this perfect progression. We're human, it can get messy. So let's see for you, pile 1. We'll start with your root chakra, the chakra that helps us organize our feelings of safety in this world, how we are rooted in this world, feeling safety, feeling trust, feeling secure. Let's take a look for you. So beautiful. You have reddening and elephant, and I also have some tarot to get into for you as well. I love that you got the reddening card because red is the color of the root chakra, and you also got a fire animal, which goes beautifully with this chakra. So pile 1, I do see that your root chakra is very healthy and very aligned at this time. You are probably, in general, of course it will fluctuate here and there for everyone, but in general, you are feeling safe in the world. You feel secure in yourself, in your body, and you are able to exhibit some basic trust within the world. The reddening card in particular specifically talks about having the full expression of yourself. So your root chakra is in full expression. It is healthy, not overstimulated, not understimulated, this real healthy energy that is being healthily expressed within your life. This card of reddening is awakened, it is integrated, it is powerful. It speaks of the physical body, which so does the root chakra. And it speaks of being powerful yet kind. So that balance of power and kindness is a beautiful energy to have within your root chakra. The root chakra is our foundation. As I expressed, all of our chakras don't necessarily align in perfect order. We can be a bit messy, but the stronger our foundations are, the more we can build upon them. So having this healthy, fully expressed root chakra is a wonderful beginning to allowing your higher up chakras to bloom, blossom, be expressed, and align for you. The elephant for you also is awesome. It goes perfect synchronicity with the reddening card. The elephant is very wise. So pile 1, you have the wisdom of your body. You are able to listen to yourself, to your physical body. You're able to understand it. The other thing the elephant can do is destroy obstacles, have a clear path, and have clear direction. Is a very stable animal, which is beautiful for the root chakra. So the root chakra is great for establishing a clear path. I personally, for me, it helps for me to think of it as the rudder on a boat. So you have to be able to steer correctly, or else it doesn't matter where you want to go, you can't get there, because it will, oh, the train's going by. If you see my other readings, when the train goes by, I highlight what I'm saying. So I'm talking about being able to choose the direction of your life and what you want to create. And at pile 1, you have a beautiful, fully expressed root chakra at this time. So I did pull some tarot for you also for this chakra. And we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. And I love this deck. It's the vice versa deck. So each side has a slightly different meaning. So it really adds depth and dimension to the cards. It's not the same as having a reversal. For the Queen of Pentacles, you got the backside, which denotes the inner work. So most of the backsides of the cards speak of inner work. And this Queen of Pentacles is a very stable individual, so I'm not surprised that you got it. Having the inner side of the Queen of Pentacles does want to remind you to nourish yourself, nourish your body. You have a wonderful connection with your physical body. Remember to nourish it. We do have a tower for you, and this is also the inner tower side. So having the tower in this position, in this part of your reading, speaks to you of trusting your inner guidance. We see this beautiful, strong, stable, expressed root chakra, and it's calling you to trust your inner self. You're very stable. That's something that you can trust within yourself, pile 1. So if you haven't been listening to yourself, or maybe it's just confirmation, maybe you know that you can trust yourself and it's just a confirmation. So this card is here to remind you to trust your inner self. And we also have the 9 of Pentacles. And again, you got the inner side. So you're, pile 1, very great at the inner work of your root chakra, which isn't surprising. It's very stable, awakened, very healthy for you. This card of the 9 of Cups, which is often a card of wish fulfillment, for you in this deck and in this side of the card, speaks to getting clear on your goals, being very clear within yourself on your goals, and then allowing the universe to assist you on your path. So I did talk about how, for me, when I think of my personal root chakra, I think of it as the rudder on the boat. So you can, when that's healthy and working correctly and in alignment, you are very easily able to steer your entire boat. And if you know where you're going and you can correctly steer, you get there with relative ease. So you're being advised to nourish yourself, to trust your inner self, your inner knowing, to be clear on where you want to go, and you should achieve that with relative ease. That's what these cards are saying. It's a very healthy, very positive place for you to be with your root chakra, pile 1. So that is gorgeous. It's such a wonderful way to start your reading. We're going to go right into the sacral chakra, which is all about feelings of intimacy, pleasure, expressing those things, expressing yourself. And look at this. You have the golden rose, which is beautiful because the sacral chakra is an orangey color, and there's a lot, the golden is very orangey color. You have a lot of orange, so a ton of synchronicities again for you, pile 1 in this card. You also have the dragonfly as your animal energy for your sacral chakra. So the golden rose is a card about a potential secret, a gem. It does talk about expressing both inwards and outwards at the same time. It talks about showing the beauty to the outer world while at the same time protecting your inner world. It offers the suggestion to honor your sacral chakra rather than master it. It does offer the call to cherish yourself. We did have a suggestion for your root chakra to nourish yourself. Now we're having the suggestion, pile 1, to cherish yourself. This card of the golden rose also says that more will be revealed. So it does look like you have a very good start to a healthy alignment within your sacral chakra. It says that there's more to come. So there may be ways to fine-tune the energies of your sacral chakra, pile 1. With the dragonfly is a card of a master of light, illusion, and mind. The dragonfly card is always moving and shifting and even shimmering. It invites you to check in with your mind and decide, is your mind calm and still or very restless? So when you think of your current energies around intimacy, feelings, and pleasure, is that a calm, clear, are those calm and clear thoughts in your mind, or is that something that is a little bit all over the place, constantly changing? For your tarot, we have the 8 of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Knave of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. And we have the outer 8 of Pentacles. So this is, you're working very hard, pile 1. I'm sorry you couldn't see. You're working very hard to present almost a mask-like energy out into the world about your feelings of intimacy and pleasure, but you're guarding some of your more vulnerable feelings about this, and that's really understandable. Absolutely no judgment. That's so, I can so relate. I mean, that's very understandable when we're talking about feelings of intimacy and pleasure. That may even be absolutely appropriate. You have decided what you want to show to the world and what you don't, what you want to keep to yourself. You are protecting your vulnerability. With the Judgment card, it does say that this chakra is beginning to awaken. And look again at these colors. It's the chakra color is more of an orange than a yellow, but we do see some of these deeper tones here of the orangey, so it's very synchronistic for you. It does say that there is an awakening within your sacral chakra, so this is coming into alignment. The work, as you can see, is being done. You are doing the work on this alignment, and you have this Page of Cups also. This is the inner side, and it talks about how you're choosing very carefully what you want to show to the outside world and what you want to keep to yourself. So I feel that's a very personalized decision, and pile 1, you know you can trust yourself. So I'm just trying to I'm just receiving messages. So that's an opportunity to really listen to yourself. You have that within you to know what you want to share and know what you don't want to share. If that is an issue that is coming up for you right now, pile 1, rely upon your inner knowing. Trust your body. Trust yourself. Trust your inner knowing. That's something personal that you create for yourself. The cards are merely telling me that may be coming up for you right now within your sacral chakra. So we'll move on to the solar plexus chakra, which is all about wisdom, beliefs, and power. It's often about willpower. So let's see, we have Mercury and we have Shark. Okay, Shark is my daughter's favorite. She's grown, by the way. She's not young. I am not a young person. My daughter is a beautiful, beautiful young adult, and Shark is one of her favorite animals. She loves sharks. So whenever I get that card, I'm excited and thinking of her. So with this Mercury card, this can be a card of messages or signals. It denotes that anything is possible. It calls to you and says, don't rush this. Don't rush the energy. Your solar plexus may be something that is, the timing is right for you right now, pile 1, to explore this. And this is about wisdom, beliefs, willpower, and personal sense of power. So that may be a topic that you would like to explore within yourself. You may be ready to explore your personal beliefs about your power and your willpower. The Shark card does talk about the need for truth and authenticity. So you're being urged to explore these topics within yourself with a high degree of seeking truth, seeking authenticity. There's also a need to acknowledge these qualities within yourself. So the solar plexus chakra may need a little bit of development for you, pile 1. Your personal sense of power and your willpower may need some loving attention, may need to be looked at in a sense of truth and authenticity. You may have the feeling that you know something is a little, I don't want to say off, a little underdeveloped for where you would prefer. You may prefer within your life to develop this a little further, and I feel that you have that knowledge within you, and your energetic health at the moment is ripe for this exploration and development. So something may have happened recently in the past. I feel like some people recent, some people a little further back, which was perhaps a painful ending for you, pile 1. Okay, good. So I feel that for a lot of you, this is very recent. I feel that this may be an argument or disagreement. For some people, I'm receiving the energy of a separation from a loved one, possibly a job. But there was some sort of ending here. From what I see in the cards, it's not likely to be permanent. But coming up in your solar plexus energy might be more than an argument, might be some type of ending. And the cards are saying working together, that with more, there was another party with you that you're experiencing an ending with. Using your willpower to address this. The shark talks about addressing something in truth and authenticity. The Three of Pentacles in this deck, in this position, the outwards position, talks about acknowledging the contributions of others. And it also talks about having appreciation. And at the same time, as you acknowledge the contributions of others and show appreciation, recognize within yourself the contributions you have made and give yourself appreciation. Now, that's not something necessarily that you need to communicate, but you do, at the very least, need to acknowledge that within yourself. Make sure that you are acknowledging within yourself your contributions and appreciation for yourself, and that you're expressing outwardly acknowledgement and appreciation for the party involved. And I am seeing this beautiful 10 of Cups outward energy under the rainbow, regardless if this is romantic or work or some other type of relationship in your life. This is possible to be healed after this very tough ending that happened. So your solar plexus, my dog is snoring. So your solar plexus is ready to be explored and developed a bit further. This isn't negative, it's just ready to become even more in alignment. So that's beautiful. That's something that is available to you at this time, pile one. That is an opportunity for you if you would like to take it. Okay, we are moving into the heart chakra. The heart chakra is harmony, love, and healing. And you have sugar. How beautiful is that? We'll get into it. But oh, that's beautiful. And ego. The ego card is coming out for me in a lot of the readings on this channel. So my watchers have very strong ego energy, which is beautiful. That's gorgeous. Okay, but I love that you got sugar for your heart. The sugar card is all about sweetness, pleasure, and attraction. It talks about being able to fully enjoy even the simple pleasures of life. So you are able, pile one, to really see joy and pleasure and beauty in the greater world around you. It talks about your heart chakra being very aligned, opened, loving, tender, that there is joy and laughter within your life. In general, nobody has, or not that I know of. I hope you do. I hope you have every moment of your life all joy and laughter, but I don't think anyone has that every moment. The eagle is a truth seeker. The eagle talks about being very strong both in your physical life and in your spiritual life. So this talks about having a very strong, healthy heart chakra that's rooted in truth, that is a lover of truth, and that is absolutely radiating at this time. I can see why over here in your sacral chakra there could be that need to protect yourself a little bit. You have a very open, giving heart, and I can see how at times you feel you need to protect yourself because it may be your tendency, pile 1, to be an open, loving, trusting person, which is beautiful. I hope that never changes. Instead of changing that, having healthy boundaries in place is a wonderful protection. But absolutely, your heart is so beautiful. Look at the colors of this sugar card. It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks like that gem right in the center with all these glowing stars around. The beautiful colors, along with the eagle card, which looks very similar. So an open, strong heart. Okay, for your tarot, for your heart chakra card, we have the Hangman. We have Strength. And we have the Knight, which is the inner Knight of Cups. Okay. So for your tarot and the Hanged Man, this is a card about honoring your worthiness. The train's going by again. Sometimes, I've never looked up the schedule for this train, but sometimes it's just more often than others. But this is being highlighted within the reading. And we did talk about appreciating, making sure that you are appreciating yourself and acknowledging yourself. And this card talks about acknowledging and appreciating your worthiness. I do have a reading on my channel about inner worthiness. I will link that in the comments if that is an issue for you, or if you're just interested for any reason. I'll link that so you can find it easily if you would like to check out that pick a card reading on worthiness. This Hangman in this position is a call for you to honor your worthiness, to see your worthiness and honor it. I also want to point out that you have 2 major arcanas in a 3-card position for the heart chakra. So your heart chakra is very strong and beautiful. Okay, so we have this Knight of Cups. So yes, this is the honoring your worthiness. This is the doing the soul work to honor your worthiness, to move forward in your inner world of worthiness. And the Strength card talks about how strong and powerful your heart and heart chakra actually is. It talks about this being an absolute powerful force for you, pile 1. And in this deck, it invites you to be powerful without overpowering. So appreciating and recognizing your power can also mean acknowledging how powerful you are and recognizing the powerful effect that it has on others. So very powerful heart chakra with a call to honor your worthiness. Okay, throat chakra. For you, pile 1, we have Pluto and Spider. Okay, if this isn't a call for me to recognize this, I don't know what is. The Pluto card can be challenging. The Pluto card can be a card of shadow work that's needed, shadows and blockages, and it denotes that there's work to be done. For me too. So I'm right here with you, pile 1. You're not alone. The Pluto card can be a challenging energy. It can be. So this may be a chakra where you're experiencing blockages. This may be a chakra that may need, Spider card, may need some growth, some work in order to heal and align. The Spider card in this deck does specifically talk about prosperity through work. So you are being called to do some shadow work within your throat chakra. This can look, some ways that this can look like is acknowledging and recognizing your beliefs that you have about your expression and ideas. We did have, was it over here? It was here. We did also have in your solar plexus chakra the need to communicate with another. And we see that at the moment, remember this is a snapshot, at the moment your throat chakra, there may be some expression that you need to work on in general. Okay, we do have for your tarot, we do see the Five of Pentacles here. This can be feeling left out. I apologize for the vehicle going by. So this can be a feeling of being left out. I'm getting the energy of your throat chakra almost feeling left out. That your expression is almost feeling left out. There is a need to heal your expression in this moment. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. The Nine of Pentacles, a very stable energy, very abundant, even fertile energy. So peaceful. So pile one, do some searches if you need to, or do activities that feel right to you for healing and aligning. And the fact that I said aligning, make sure you're speaking truthfully. Healing and aligning in your throat chakra. You're ready for this? You're ready to do some work? You're ready to even do some shadow work? If you feel called to, it's always your choice. That's really going to bring in new abundance in the form of expression, ideas, and life force, which is some aspects that the throat chakra governs. So this is an opportunity for you, pile one, to do some work on and heal and align the chakra if you feel called to. And again, it's, you have the Two of Pentacles with the outward expression of the Two of Pentacles, the outward expression of the Nine of Pentacles. Look, all pentacles here. So there, I very much see pile one. There is a need for outward expression, for healing your outward expression. These cards, they call you, they invite you to work on that, to do some research if needed, to find exercises if needed, to heal, balance, and align your throat chakra right now. And that you will quickly see the results of much more freedom of expression and balance within that chakra for you. So that's beautiful. I know that can be challenging. I know it can be, but it's a beautiful opportunity that if you feel called to, you're ready for. This is an opportunity for healing and growth for you, pile one. Okay, third eye chakra, which to me it's always the third eye, so much fun. Neptune and Panther. Okay, a lot of power here. A lot of power here in your third eye. Pile one, I feel that your third eye is very powerful. Clairvoyance may be available to you if you feel called to that and would like to learn the expression of clairvoyance. The Neptune card directly talks about seeking mysticism and divinity. So this may be that your third eye may be something that you are actively interested in developing further. This is a card of transcendence, but with the Neptune, and it does say that doorways are open for you right now, pile one. If you would like to explore your third eye, this is an opportunity for you to have a little fun with it. The invitation with the Neptune card is to stay grounded as you do this exploration. The Panther is a powerful card that rids of anything unnecessary for us. So there may be some distractions for you when you try to work with your third eye, as you try to learn about its capabilities, how it works, what it is, and what is available to you. You may feel distraction. You may need to purge some distractions. You may need to access the direction, the clear direction of your lower chakras in order to create a clear direction for your third eye chakra. This does, with the Panther card, denote a journey of wisdom available to you now in relation to your third eye chakra. Looking at your tarot, I'm being drawn immediately to this Eight of Swords. Six of Swords, and Seven of Wands. Okay, so this is the outward, inward, and outward cards of this deck. So I do feel that there's something holding you back. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the message. So we talked about something that might be distracting you. What may be distracting you or holding you back from fully exploring and expressing your third eye is doubts or fears. So pile one, you may be doubting that you have access to this higher chakra, or you may have some fears about its power or what it's going to open up in your life. And that's being expressed to this Eight of Swords. The Six of Swords card is about moving from turbulent waters into calmer waters. So for this instance, for you, pile one, this would be about moving away from doubt and fears. And this is the inner expression of this card. So moving away from doubt and fears towards a healthier sense of belief in yourself, faith and trust in yourself, that you can handle whatever's coming up, that you can handle higher truths and higher learning if you choose to. Remember, everything is your choice. You don't have to choose this. If this calls to you, and if you would like to explore your third eye more, that's open to you. And with this Seven of Wands card, yes, I feel that if you would like to, and if you feel called to, you will achieve victory over any doubts and fears. And you will find, if you would like, if you do some exploration, and if you feel called to that, you will find a sense of trust and openness and wonder within that third eye chakra. If you want to do some work, that's available to you right now, pile one. And pile one, last but not least, your crown chakra. Spirituality, peace, and connection. This is the chakra where we allow the divine to come into us. This is the doorway for the divine to enter. We have smoke and earthworm. Let me show you the full card. I love the colors here. And we have similar colors in the earthworm card. So that goes really well together. So with the smoke card, okay, the smoke in the smoke card is very enticing, seductive. It's calling to you. So you may be very interested or feel very called to the seductiveness of this divine connection within you. But the earthworm card can be shy, hesitant, or reluctant. And it also talks about feeling very new. So pile one, what I'm getting for you is that you are feeling a call to awakening and aligning your crown chakra. You're feeling the call to awaken to and align with your divine connection. However, you may have some worries about this. So similar to the third eye, I feel that pile one, you're having some concerns about opening up your higher chakras to the divine and allowing the divine in. And that's understandable. It can be mysterious. It can be awe. Like, it can cause feelings of awe. It can feel monumentous. So I can understand absolutely some hesitation. It's a truly awesome power, very powerful. So I actually feel, pile one, that if you feel new to these higher chakras, or if you are already familiar with the higher chakras but you're deepening your experience with them, I can understand this awe-inspiring respect that you have for the divine. And I don't feel in itself that that's in any way bad or negative. I actually feel that you understand how powerful the divine actually is, and that to call the divine and spirit into your life is a powerful, life-changing thing. So I don't get the impression that, oh, you're too afraid. I feel that you understand that this is going to change you. If you decide to further awaken and align these chakras and further allow the divine to work in your life, you do understand that this will change your life. And that's so exciting. But there's no reason to be in any way upset that you're hesitant. If anything, I think that shows a high amount of reverence for the process that is available to you now, pile 1. So you may feel kind of new at this, or you may feel a new deepening of this, and that may be causing some pause for you. Looking at your tarot, it further confirms that there is an opportunity for you to allow more of the divine into your life if that feels right for you, and if you feel that you want to choose that. With the High Priestess literally is one of the secret keepers of the divine. So pile 1, yes, if you choose to continue to awaken and align and explore these higher chakras, especially in particular right now we're talking about the crown chakra, there is so many secrets. There is so much wisdom for you to gain, and that is an opportunity if you'd like to take it. The High Priestess is right there, ready for you to approach her. We do see the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory. So if this work, if these callings feel right to you, feel like something you would like to explore, you are capable. So if you have any doubts, the earthworm can speak of doubts. And we had over here with the third eye chakra and the Eight of Swords, maybe feeling some doubts. Know that the ability and power is within you to do this work if you would like to. And then we have Justice. So Spirit is here, pile 1, wanting to reassure you of the fairness and truth that the divine has to offer you. Perhaps part of the fear, or perhaps something that may be holding you back, is a fear of being judged by the divine. And you're being reassured here with the Judgment card that this is a balancing and an aligning to the divine. This is not about judging you, pile 1. This is about allowing yourself to align. And it just Spirit wants to come in and reassure you, pile 1, that you are not being judged harshly. That's not what this is about. This is about allowing your life to align with Spirit if you feel called to. So that is what I have for you, pile 1. That was quite an amazing journey. Thank you for taking it with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please comment if this reading resonated with you, or comment with your favorite emoji. It really helps my channel, and also on a personal level lets me know that you connected to the reading in some way. And I love hearing from you and connecting with you. Please subscribe so that you're notified of future readings, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 2. If you chose these green feathers, this is your reading. We are going to explore a current snapshot of your chakras and aura energy. I do want to just put the gentle reminder that should any challenging energies come out, you are capable and empowered to create the energies within yourself. So these are not fixed energies. This is a snapshot of your current chakra system. So let's get right in, pile 2. And we'll start with your root chakra. The root chakra deals with safety, security, and trust, feeling safe and secure in general within the world around you. And we have conjunction and turtle. Beautiful. Okay, pile 2. So the card of conjunction represents the alchemical operation of love. It speaks of thriving expression. It speaks of blessings and bonded. So pile 2, I feel that you have a very strong connection to your root chakra, to feeling very grounded within yourself, feeling very stable and secure in your body, and in general having a healthy feeling of safety and security within the world at large. The turtle is beautiful in this position. In this deck, the turtle is literally called the home in the self. So you're feeling very at home and grounded in your body, very rooted in the earth with the feeling of safety and trust. This turtle card also suggests that you are connected to deeper truths, as well as you are able to move forward clearly, which is very important in the root chakra, because as we are rooted in the earth, we are able to direct our path forward. So the turtle card and the conjunction card says that your root chakra is very aligned, awakened, energized in a very healthy way that allows you to move forward in the earth successfully. We do have some tarot cards for you. We have the Page of Pentacles. The inner side, remember this is the vice versa tarot, so there's 2 sides to each. The inner side of the Hanged Man, as well as the inner side, I'm sorry if you couldn't see them, as well as the inner side of the Six of Swords. So in your tarot card, with the outer Page of Pentacles, we see you exploring the physical. So you are very at home in physical reality. You are very at home and comfortable in your own body. For the most part, we all have our, well, I hope you don't, but in general, we all may have our own insecurities and doubts, but overall, in general, you have a very healthy sense of self. And with the inner Hanged Man here, you are able to see truths within the world around you. As you navigate the physical world, you are able to understand what is happening around you and have inner truths about your surroundings and experiences. You are also able to release any preconceptions and see things for what they are, which is a beautiful ability. And we have the inner side of the Six of Swords, and that is beautiful in this position because it speaks of you feeling very secure, and even if you don't see a clear and defined path ahead of you as you move through life, you recognize that you can trust yourself, trust in the security, and have some trust in the world to help move you forward. So that's absolutely beautiful, pile 2. Let's move right on into the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra has to do with intimacy and feelings of pleasure. Those are some aspects of it. Okay, we have the red and white rose, and we have the fox card. It's gorgeous. I love foxes. If you've watched other videos, you've probably heard me go on and on about foxes. I love them so much. Okay, I love that you got the red and white rose card here. Intimacy and feelings of pleasure. The red and white rose card is a card about awakening. It says for you, pile 2, that this energy center for you, the sacral chakra, is coming to life and awakening. It is a card asking you to honor your body. What I love about this particular card is that it talks about allowing the expression of each color without creating pink. So it allows the expression of the white, and it allows the expression of the red. It allows each individual color to be itself fully, to fully express without the need to mix them up and create pink. So it's a very honoring card that honors each aspect. So as your sacral chakra awakens and comes to life, you'll have an experience that is very honoring of all parts of yourself. The Fox card in this deck denotes that you have the ability to be a very strong partner, which is great for this chakra that talks about intimacy and pleasure. The Fox card says that when you're ready, you are able to commit and form healthy connections. So with your sacral chakra, pile 2, we see you being a very wonderful partner, allowing each party to fully express themselves without getting lost in each other, and a very committed and strong person within a relationship. With your tarot card, this very much depicts that. Yes, you have the Two of Cups, and this is the inner side of this Two of Cups. So not only are you able to share emotions with others, but you are also able to have and express those emotions within yourself and honor the emotions within yourself. And I'm drawn to notice these snakes intertwining, and just the similarity between these two snakes intertwining but not becoming mixed up, each party remaining whole and complete within themselves even as they come together, which is a lot like this red and white rose card for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is a very stable person. So within your sacral chakra, you are very stable with these energies, and also within your relationships. And also you understand proper timing. You understand when it's time to plant seeds for intimacy, pleasure, and emotions, and when it's time to allow them to grow. So you very much understand divine timing and how it works in your life and your relationships, which is beautiful, pile 2. So we move on to the solar plexus, which is the energy center, the chakra that talks about wisdom, beliefs, and powers. Power, willpower. It's often talked about being the chakra of willpower. We have copper here, and we have hyena. So pile 2, the copper card talks a lot about love and pleasure. It talks about delight, mystique, and even a sense of awe. This copper card suggests that when speaking of the topics of wisdom, beliefs, and inner power, your willpower, that you've done a lot of work already to heal this, to heal these aspects within yourself. You have already put in a lot of work, come to a lot of wisdom and understanding about yourself and how those aspects work within your own personal life. The copper card suggests that now it's time to embrace that wholeness that you've created, that you have worked so hard to allow yourself some freedom of playfulness and enjoyment of all the hard work that you've put in. So I feel that your solar plexus is more aligned and awakened than you may realize. You may have begun working very hard on awakening and aligning your solar plexus, your wisdom, your willpower, and your beliefs. But you may still have that attitude as there's more to do, there's more to do. Well, that may be true, because there's always more to do. We'll never be complete. That's why we're human. For our whole time on earth, we are not yet complete. So while it's true that there may be more to do, you may not be seeing how far you've come and how awakened and aligned your solar plexus already is. So this is a card to not just continue to awaken your solar plexus, but to awaken you personally, pile 2, into how awakened that energy center actually is. You may not be in full appreciation yet of the actual health of your solar plexus. So it may be really beneficial, pile 2, to take a moment and recognize how healthy and awake that center is, to bring that into your awareness so that you act more fully from that awakened, aligned place within you. With the hyena card here, this is a invitation asking you to reflect on how you reveal and express your truth. The hyena card often uses humor, jokes, and sometimes even trickery to get a laugh and to deflect the seriousness that you may feel inside. So this does go in line somewhat with you potentially not realizing how healthy and whole this energy center is, and you feeling that you need to use maybe humor or deflection to almost cover this up. But what the cards are showing is that you don't need to cover this up, because you have done the work already. You have created wholeness and transformation and health within this solar plexus energy center, within this chakra. And you can drop any feelings when you feel ready and when you're called to. This is an invitation to drop any deflection from allowing people to see that wholeness and healed place inside of you. We do have some tarot for you, and you have the Queen of Wands, and this is the outer side of the Queen of Wands, which I love. We have the Six of Cups here, and we have the Knight of Wands. So 2 wands, which is gorgeous for the solar plexus to have the wands of passion come in for you. So the Queen of Wands in this position, in this deck, does talk about being genuine, which for you in this reading, it's talking about reflecting on if you can drop using humor to deflect away from your personal feelings of your wisdom, your beliefs, and your willpower, to recognize within yourself that healed, whole place within yourself, and becoming able, as you are ready, to express that into the outer world. A more genuine expression of your solar plexus, pile 2. With the Six of Cups in this deck, in this position, it's an invitation to release any bitterness or resentment that you're holding on. So there may be a need for you to return to an innocence, to return to a sense of playfulness. And that may also help you dropping that need or that feeling like you need to protect your true wisdom, your true beliefs, and your true willpower. Because right now the cards are showing me that you're very protective of that issue within yourself. And with the Knight of Wands, for you in this position, if you're still exploring those topics of your beliefs and your willpower, when you find the beliefs and truths that are right for you, they're going to ring true for you, and you're going to know them for what they are. You're going to see the truth as the truth. And that will also help you recognize that you are aware of your inner truths, that you are aware of your personal power and how to express it. That's quite beautiful. Okay, next we are moving on to the heart chakra, the chakra that is all about harmony, love, and healing. So let's take a look for you, pile 2. Okay, calcification and whale. Beautiful. I love the calcification card because it has to do a lot with fire, which I do closely identify with the element of fire. So the calcification card talks almost about the journey from a spark into a flame. This card is about heat, fire, and desire. So I do see your heart chakra, your heart energy center, pile 2, as this fiery, warm energy center. The calcification card does bring in or question the desire to purify. So your heart chakra, we have a very strong, warm, fiery energy coming through. But it's also at this time requesting that there be a purification, a transformation within your heart energy. Specifically, the calcification card talks about the need for commitment and willingness to go through challenges. And that can be very appropriate with the heart energy center, with the heart chakra. Your heart chakra is very strong, yet it's still asking for a transformation, or there's still more to be done. And as we talked about, as long as we're here on this earth, and perhaps even beyond, I don't know yet, there is still work to be done. So this is still true for your heart chakra energy center at this time. It's calling out for transformation. It's calling out for you to look at your energies of harmony, love, and healing, and asking, are you willing to go through a transformation at this time, a purification? It's interesting that you have the whale card going along with the calcification in your heart chakra. The whale is a very strong urge to dive deeper, to delve deeper. It wants to create and explore emotional health and stability. One of the great energies and skills of the whale energy is its ability to overcome challenges, as well as compassion and communication. The whale card is able to be a light within very challenging times. So it's almost as if you have double support here for your heart chakra, for purifying your heart chakra. You have the whale energy coming in as a light or a beacon, as well as that spark of the calcification growing into a flame. So a lot of light, heat, and transformative energy entering into your heart chakra right now in order to purify and transform your heart energies. In your tarot, we have the 2 of Wands here, which I really like for you. In this 2 of Wands, he's seeing the potential within, so much so, and I say he, remember gender doesn't matter. This particular person in this particular tarot is depicted as a male figure, but gender does not matter. That's simply an image. The person on this card is feeling the inner motivation and the inner beauty to the extent where it's becoming his or her, it's becoming their outer reality. So the desires and potential you see within are the same desires and potential available to you in the outside world. And we have the Queen of Cups. In this deck, this is the outer expression of the Queen of Cups. So for you, pile 2 in the heart chakra energy center with the Queen of Cups, you are very able and capable of offering compassion to the world around you. That may be one thing that other people really like about you, is the amount of compassion and caring that you offer to others. And we have the Magician. So the Magician, and this is the outward expression of the Magician in this deck. The Magician is very capable of creating his desires in the world around him. if you desire a purification and transformation of your heart chakra energy center at this time, if you would like to allow this to happen, you're very much able to do so. You have all the tools within you in order to create this change and transformation within you. And I feel that it's going to happen really fast, because in this Two of Wands, it's for you, for what I'm seeing for you right now, this is almost instantaneous, that what this person on this card, the potential inside, is the same as the potential outside. So in a lot of times when we manifest, it takes time. We do the transformation on the inside, and then quite often it takes time for that manifestation to come out in the outer world. We have to wait patiently for that to happen. But here, the channels are open. It's ready for you to create. You have the Magician here. I'm called to say that the compassion and care that you show outwards to the world, don't forget to show that inwards to yourself, especially if you decide to go through this transformation and purify your heart. A lot of compassion to yourself, acknowledgement to yourself for doing inner work, and compassion to create ease and care for yourself as you go through this. As we move upwards through the energy centers, we move into your throat chakra, the chakra and energy center of expression, ideas, and life force. And look at this. You got Uranus and Vulture. Okay, let me make sure that I show you the cards. I love the Vulture card. I actually really like vultures. The Vulture has come up a few times in my recent readings. So this may be an energy that is important to the collective that comes to my channel. And if you've seen some of my readings, I have probably gone on and on about how much I like vultures. So the Uranus card is a card of awakening and individual and being an individual. The Uranus card is a card of unexpected surprise. So what I'm feeling for you, pile 2, is that your throat chakra, your throat energy center, your freedom and mode of expression is undergoing a transformation at this time that you didn't expect. But I think it's pretty welcome. I think you're liking it. Uranus to me is a fun energy. If you don't like change, it can be unsettling because it can, as I said, it can be a surprise. It can be unexpected. The Uranus card almost to me looks like the Hanged Man if he got struck by lightning, but not a lightning bolt that's really going to hurt him, just a lightning bolt that's going to shock him, because it frees dormant energy. So anything that was stuck or buried, and we see the lightning here in the Uranus card, it becomes energized and freed within you. And also the Uranus card can denote a shift in your perspective or even your identity. And sometimes that's what the Hanged Man energy needs. The Hanged Man, who in the tarot is depicted as hanging upside down and he can't really move. Oftentimes what the Hanged Man needs to get him out of being trapped like that is a change in perspective. So I feel like that's coming in for you in relation to how you express yourself, how you express your ideas, how you express and honor your truth. So if this hasn't already happened, pile 2, you may want to expect the unexpected in terms of how you communicate, how you express. And the Vulture card, I love vultures. I know that some people don't like the way that they look. They don't like how they represent themselves, but they are needed. And actually, I find them quite beautiful. I have a lot of vultures around where I live, and I know other people don't see them as beautiful, but when you see them, they actually are quite beautiful. They're very unique. They are very cleansing and cleaning when their energy comes to us. They are also a guardian. So I feel that this vulture has entered into your throat chakra energy to clean up, to cleanse any energies that perhaps don't belong to you or that aren't right for you anymore. It's clearing the way for this new mode of expression. You are undergoing a transformation in the way you express yourself, in the way you speak. There are new things being created. It's almost as if all these pieces of color down here at the bottom of this Uranus card is a mosaic picture that is about to be formed. So all the pieces are there as if you had like stained glass window, and it denotes a picture, but all the pieces aren't in the right order yet. And this lightning, this surprise, this unexpected is coming to reorder these pieces into something you didn't even know it was a picture. You just thought it was a bunch of pretty pieces of glass. And then it's about to be transformed into something new. You may not see this coming. You may be like, what are you talking about? But this is exactly what I see here for your throat chakra. A reorganization, a cleansing of anything that wasn't yours or was holding you back, and allowing this very surprising transformation. If this has happened to you, or you feel that this is happening to you, let me know in comments, because that's really cool. As I said, if you're not a fan of change, this could feel a little jarring. But this will lead to your fully expressing your authentic self, which is going to be a beautiful transformation in your life. Let's look at your tarot. We do have the inner expression of the Knight of Swords. Actually, that's the outer expression. That's the outer expression of the Knight of Swords in this deck. So after this transformation, like we have this new mode of being coming in, this Ace of Pentacles. After this transformation, you're going to be able to express yourself in a bold, new manner. I feel that the phrase blunt truth is coming to mind. You may need to, look at this. Yes, utter transformation and rebirth in your communication and expression styles, pile 2. You may need to temper how you speak truth. That doesn't mean don't speak truth. It means speak truth with compassion and kindness. And I only say that because that was, as a Sagittarius, part of my journey was so often I would just blurt out these truths than other people. While truth is often a very welcome component to communication, sometimes it can be tempered with a little compassion, and I've had to learn that. But I see you having the ability to speak boldly, clearly, authentically. I see that coming up. Even when times are challenging, or even when what you have to say is challenging, fearlessly being able to express yourself. And I think that is so beautiful, pile 2. This new opportunity, this new way of being with the Ace of Pentacles, and the aces, both inner and outer, are all positive in this deck. They all retain their meanings, which I think is beautiful. But we see this lush greenery, this beautiful garden, this clear path. You're going to be able to fully express yourself in a clear and beautiful way after undergoing this transformation. But I do see that it is quite the transformation. This isn't just a change. This is talking about a death and rebirth of your communication style. I have the train going by. If you've watched my other readings, when the train goes by, I highlight what I'm talking about. Something about the way you express yourself, something about the way you communicate isn't just changing a little bit. We also, with the vultures, the way that in the physical world that they cleanse and clean is they are scavengers. So when an animal has unfortunately passed, they help clean the remains. And we are absolutely seeing for you, pile 2, a death and rebirth of the way you communicate. A complete change, not a tweak, not an awakening, something completely changing for you. So again, just like your heart chakra, going through that purification, offer yourself compassion as you go through this transformation. Being kind to yourself, nourishing yourself may be essential, because I don't know the particular of how this is going to change for you, and I don't know how you personally feel about change. But if that's challenging for you, remember to be kind to yourself, nourish yourself, use self-compassion and self-love during that transition. But it's very exciting, that's for sure. We move on to your third eye. Pile 2, your third eye, awareness, vision, and clairvoyance. Okay, pile 2, we have against nature, and we have hawk. So this is a good message to come through. Could be a little bit challenging, but really, well, let me just get into it. The against nature card talks about trying to use force and control rather than allowing. So I feel that pile 2, you're trying to open fully your third eye, trying to align it, trying to use it, which is beautiful. Look at all the beautiful colors and growth in this card. However, this is a call to allow this process to unfold rather than trying to force it. We really, for our emotional, mental, and spiritual health, we don't want to try to force these energy centers to open. We want to heal them, and they will open on their own. So you may need to shift your focus from trying very hard to a relaxed allowing, a relaxed openness to your third eye, awakening and aligning. The hawk card is very watchful and all-seeing. The hawk card is also a messenger of divinity, and when in balance, it sees very clearly. That's its skill. So this message for you, pile 2, is that when your third eye is in balance, is correctly balanced, it will naturally see very clearly with clear vision. The hawk card also specifically talks about receiving a very important divine message. So you may be trying to force your third eye open, recognizing that there is a message waiting to come through for you and that it is very important. So you're trying to open your third eye, you're trying to align it to receive this message, but this card is saying you're trying too hard. Relax. You want to just take a breath. Relax trying so hard. Allow it. Step away if needed. I'm seeing the mouse card in my mind's eye. Third eye. I'm seeing the mouse card. The mouse card is very focused on tiny details to the point where it can't see anything else. So I'm really getting the energy that you're trying so hard, you're blocking it from happening. And with the hawk card, it specifically says that when things are in balance, there's no issue to seeing clearly. So your third eye is ready to be awakened and aligned and allowing clear vision. So just relax about it. Like the mouse card, maybe focus on something else and allow this to happen. This is going to happen for you. Look at your tarot. The outer side of the 10 of Pentacles, that completion, and with the pentacles, the physical completion and abundance. So relax the trying, stop trying. I know that sounds contradictory and counterintuitive, but as soon as you stop trying to make this happen, it's going to happen. We have a beautiful dog with the loyalty and friendship. Stop treating your third eye as an enemy. It's one of your best friends. We have the moon for you. This is the inner side or the back side of the moon in this deck. So you have the inner self of the moon. This is a card of initiation. So your third eye is undergoing an initiation, and I can understand why you want this to happen, why you're trying to make this happen. You feel that it's ready. You feel that there's messages to receive. All of that is being confirmed. But what's also being confirmed is allow it to happen. Look at this Ace of Swords. New truth ready to come in. Ready to come right in. So, yeah, new way of being, new clarity also with the Swords card. New truth, new clarity. It's ready. You're right. You are right. It is ready to open. It is ready to align. There are messages for you to receive. Those are correct intuitive hits for you, pile 2. So just relax. Focus on something else. Those things will come. As you relax and become more successful with accessing your third eye, you will more fully recognize the process and how to use that process with more ease in your life. And we move on to your crown chakra, pile 2. This is the chakra energy center of spirituality, peace, and divine connection. Oh, look at this. We have glass and shark. Shark is my daughter's favorite animal. So I like when the shark card comes out because it reminds me of her. And we have the glass card. Okay, I love this for you. I love this. No wonder why you knew that you have messages coming. No wonder why you had no doubt that there's something here for you in your third eye. It's because your crown chakra has glass energy, which is transparency, focus, true perception. The glass card literally says sacred exchange. Now, through our crown chakra, this is where we allow the divine to actually enter. This is the entering point of divine energies into our energy and physical body. That's the point where it enters. So you are receiving true energies from the divine, and you are allowing them to pass through your crown chakra, which is beautiful. Like glass, like there's no blockage there. It's clear, it's transparent, it's available. The invitation of the glass card is to remember that by nature, glass is fragile and requires regular cleaning and aligning to stay at that level of clarity. So remember to regularly clean and align your crown chakra to keep that channel open, to keep that energy center aligned and active for you. The shark card comes in speaking about truthfulness and authenticity. So pile 2, I feel that you recognize when this starts to get a bit cloudy, but that you're not acting upon it until it gets to kind of a cloudy, murky state. And at that time you may begin to receive murky messages. So your crown chakra is very opened and aligned, but there is that need to regularly clean and align that center to keep it clear. Because although it's very healthy, very strong, very connected, it needs to stay that level of clarity. You have the King of Cups, the outer side of King of Cups. You have the compassion being shared between you and the divine on a regular basis. A compassionate, emotional energy being shared. That you have the Fool, the outer side of the Fool. You are comfortable contacting and receiving the divine and allowing it within. You have no fear from you, pile 2. You have a very wonderful relationship with the divine and allowing the divine into your being. And lovers, yes, you have an actual union with the divine through your crown chakra. It's very healthy. It's very well developed. The divine is shining through. You are shining out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Remember to keep that energy center clean and aligned and clear so that the messages aren't murky, so that they remain crystal clear, clear as glass. That's beautiful, Pile 2. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and comment. Let me know that you enjoyed it or that you resonated with the cards shown here today. And please subscribe and get notified of future readings. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose these red feathers, this is your reading. As I was preparing your reading for you, I did have a lot of obstacles to deal with. I had some knocks on the door, someone was lost, I just had some challenges, nothing major, just had some things that I did have to take care of before I was able to get into your reading. So when I'm in this reading energy, I allow everything to be a message. So I did have some obstacles, challenges, and interruptions. Pile 3, if we see any challenging energy to come out today for you within your chakras, I just want to offer the support and compassion that you are the creator of your life and to just take things one at a time. So let's see what comes out today. I did lay your cards out. We're going to take a look at them together and see what comes out for you. So we're going through the 7 most commonly known and used chakras today. We're going to start with the root chakra and continue on through the crown chakra. I don't remember if I said this in the intro or not, but remember that as we awaken and align our chakras, they don't always go in perfect order. We're human, we're messy, things don't necessarily happen in perfect order within our bodies or energetic bodies. As we strengthen our lower chakras, it does provide that strong foundation for the higher chakras to align and open up. So there is a semblance of order within the chakra system, but as I said, we're humans. It's not always the perfect progression. We had some indications of that in the trains going by. If you've watched my other readings, when the train goes by, I highlight whatever I'm talking about in the reading. As I said, when I'm in the reading energy, I accept everything as a message. So we're talking about things not necessarily going in the perfect progression. We did have that come out in other piles where, you know, some of the higher chakras were aligned, but some of the lower chakras needed a bit of work or a bit of tweaking, or we'd have a couple chakras aligned and then one that needed a little bit of realignment, and then a couple more aligned, and then another realignment. So that's a common theme that's coming out in the readings today. But let's look at what these cards say for you, Pile 3. So I'm very excited to get into it. Let's get started. I refreshed the candles. I cleared the energy. Let's get right into it with your root chakra, Pile 3. So we have for you the energy of Mars and the spider. The spider came out in another pile. I can't remember which one. I want to say 2. Actually, I'm not sure if it was 1 or 2. But we did have the spider come out. Another reading is coming out for you also. The spider is a wonderful card, a wonderful energy. The root chakra is all about your sense of safety and security within the world around you, within your physical body, and a basic sense of trust within the world. So how safe, secure, and trusting you're feeling within the world. In general, we all have our ups and downs as we go through life, but our root chakra is in a healthy expression and alignment when, for the most part, we feel safe, secure, and trusting in the world. So with the Mars card here, pile 3, the Mars card really talks about will, vigor, strength, being assertive in your life, feeling heard. It also talks about assimilating change and facing challenges. It does have a lot of this beautiful red energy, which is the color of the root chakra. So pile 3, I feel that your root chakra may actually be a bit overactive, potentially. Think of it if it's true for you. Think of if this resonates for you. You may be somewhat forcefully asserting yourself within your world and within the world around you. You may feel this great need to force the issue of safety and security and trust, rather than embodying safety, security, and trust. Are you forcing your life to fit into the confines of safety, security, and trust? How much of the will are you needing to use around these topics? So that is something for each of you, pile 3, to explore within your own life. The Mars card is an invitation to explore those topics of your root chakra during this reading. With the Spider card, the Spider is a beautiful energy because the Spider energy really can help us facilitate change. As a matter of fact, the Spider card promises prosperity through diligent work. So the Spider energy is here to offer you, pile 3, the promise of prosperity in these matters, prosperity in your root chakra by addressing how you are forcing those issues. You may need to take a look at them in your life if it resonates. I do have some tarot pulled for you. This is the vice versa tarot. It has 2 sides. And typically for most cards, one side is more about the inner self and one side is more about the outer world around you. I do have a bird outside the window singing its love for you. So that's beautiful. I hope you can hear that. So your first tarot card for your root chakra is the inner side of the 4 of Pentacles. So this also suggests that you may be holding on tightly to a sense of security. We have the 8 of Wands, and this again is the inner side. You may be feeling some inner turmoil around these topics. So we see the enlightening. The 8 of Wands is a very fast-moving energy. So you may have an urgent need to create safety, security, and trust. When you think about these topics, how does it feel in your body? Take a moment as we talk about the root chakra. As I say the words safety, security, and trust, how does your body feel? Do you clench up? Are you relaxed? Are you open to this topic? Or are you holding on tight? Is there a need to create immediate change or a gentle allowing and relaxing? We have the inner side of the Hierophant, sometimes called the High Priest. And having this card in this position, pile 3, shows you being open to question your beliefs about these topics. That within you is the wisdom and the key to create a more allowing, fertile, authentic sense of safety, security, and trust within you. We see through the pillars here a beautiful blue sky. I can't talk. I'm so excited that the imagery that I'm seeing here for you, pile 3. But we see through the pillars this beautiful blue sky. It does have some clouds, but they're not storm clouds. They're beautiful, relaxed clouds. So there's opportunity. Remember, we're coming from lightning and transitioning through a little bit of fog into this beautiful sky. So you have within you the knowledge to transform, if you desire, if you feel called to transform the ideas of safety, security, and trust into something very clear, open, calming. So have you considered that these topics of safety, security, and trust can be a calming influence in your life? Sometimes just changing the way that you perceive these topics can spark something beautiful within you, can spark these clear, peaceful skies within you. So we're going to continue on. The next chakra upward is the sacral chakra. This energy center talks about intimacy and feelings of pleasure. So the cards we have for you, pile 3, is silver and crow. That's really interesting. I really like the silver card. I really like the element of silver, and I really like crow messages. So I like this for you, pile 3. So silver is the material of alchemy that is very reflective. Within silver, we study truth, and specifically, we study subtle truth. So your sacral chakra has very subtle energies within it that are, I think, looking to express themselves, pile 3. The silver material does tell us that it's something we need to work on, that to work on it, we look inward and allow ourselves to reflect outward. So this is your invitation within your sacral chakra right now. Going within and allowing your truth to reflect outward. The crow card is very wonderful. It can be mysterious. It is a card of magic and a love of the supernatural. Pile 3, I apologize. I did have to pause your reading. There was a crying child outside my apartment. Not mine, one of the neighbors, and they're okay. They're just returning from their day. I think someone needs a nap besides me. But as I said, I am feeling some challenging energies around your reading, and the message that I received is that, pile 3, you may very well indeed be going through a transformational, energetic transformational process in order to continue on your awakening and achieve a new level of awakening within your spiritual, emotional, energetic body. And it's almost as if you want the results, but the universe is pulling you, kicking and screaming. And I am smiling not because you're going through this, but because I know exactly how that feels. And it's something I've had to go through a few times. I think we all have. So if that's you, hang in there. Hang with me. I think one thing that we're going to see in your reading is releasing that forcing, releasing all the effort. It doesn't mean that we don't have clear intentions. Clear intentions to move forward is a wonderful, beautiful, powerful thing, but trying to use brute force to create spiritual, energetic awakening is not always the best way. And when it's happening to us, sometimes rather than trying to force it to happen, we're trying to stay at least comfortable, at least create a little comfort while we're going through some of these challenging energies. And even that can halt our progress or make it more difficult. So if that's resonating, pile 3, I invite you to take a breath, relax, using trust, allowing trust, not forcing it, just being open that trust in the universe and trust in this process can be present for you. I do feel that the energies around your reading are suggesting something challenging, a challenging transformation. So I would like to offer compassion and support and let you know you're not alone. We all go through things like this at times. I don't know anyone who has not gone through that type of transformation. As best as you're able to, allow your being to transform. And I know that's a big ask. I know it's easy for me to say, but I have gone through it. And believe me, I'm going to be honest, I kicked and screamed a bit, a few times. Like, it's happened to me more than once. And every time I know what to do, but doing it is a little more challenging than just talking about it. So let's continue on. We're talking about your sacral chakra, intimacy and feelings of pleasure, and we're talking about the Crow card. A very magical energy entering your life, supernatural. This is seeing the unseen and knowing the unknown. This is opening psychic powers and having a strong energy, and the Crow also invites you to have a very clear vision. So in your personal feelings of intimacy and feelings of pleasure, the invitation is to have clarity on what that means to you. Your invitation is to look inward and allow yourself to reflect on those images. You may want to try a sacral chakra meditation that is based on going within and reflecting upon that energy center. Now let's look at your tarot. We do have the outer side of the King of Pentacles, the inner side of the Two of Swords. I really love the colors on this card, the color of her swords. And we have the outer side of the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. I love that bird here. And I love the birds outside the window, just offering you peace. So with the King of Pentacles, you are really sitting in a place of stability within the topic of intimacy and pleasure. So this is something that you feel stable about. However, we do have this inner Two of Swords, and she's sitting right in front of the moon, which again is reflective energy. So there is a need to go within and reflect. And upon reflection, you may realize that despite feeling quite stable about this topic, there is new information coming into you. And you may even decide within yourself that you want to make a choice around these topics. The Two of Swords can also often talk about a choice needing to be made. So there may be an inner choice that you may come upon once you decide to go within and reflect. And I do see you able to make that choice. You will have a clear knowing, especially with that Crow. You will have clarity and clear knowing of which you would like to choose. And I love that this comes through as the Ace of Wands in this position for you, pile 3, because the Wands is about passion and about spirituality. You will see which choice, which inner choice reflects highly for you, which you feel most called to will be very clear. You will see clearly, you will feel clearly, you will be able to make this choice clearly. It might not be immediate, but I feel pretty quickly you'll be able to explore that new option, that new choice for you. So we move upwards to the solar plexus. The solar plexus chakra is about wisdom, beliefs, personal power. It's about willpower. And we have copper and the lamb. I think it was pile 2 had copper for the solar plexus chakra as well. So the card of copper and solar plexus. I'm just trying to move your feather so you can see your cards. The card of copper is about love and pleasure, and it also says that you have already done a lot of work on your solar plexus chakra. So the topics of wisdom, beliefs, and personal power is something that you have already worked on in your life, at least in some way. And it also suggests that you've worked somewhat extensively, perhaps, on these issues. You may not realize how far you have come within those issues of wisdom, beliefs, personal power, and willpower. There may be a need to recognize the wholeness that you have achieved within those areas. You may be somewhat unaware of the actual health of your solar plexus, which is actually quite awakened and aligned within you. And there's simply a need to recognize that about you. The Lamb is a beautiful energy. It comes in with gentle messages of peace and knowingness. So again, with that message of knowingness, I feel that you are much more aligned and awakened in your solar plexus than you know. So listening to the messages that come through about wisdom, beliefs, and power is going to awaken that knowingness within you and awaken appreciation for yourself in those regards. We do have the Page of Swords. Let's look. The Seven of Cups. And the King of Swords. Okay. So I do see you seeking new truth. Seeking new awareness of your solar plexus chakra. I do see you actively seeking information, truth, and clarity about your wisdom, beliefs, and personal powers, as well as your willpower. In the moment, when you initially begin to look at this energy, you may be feeling somewhat uncertain and unsure about your actual feelings, about your actual sense of wisdom, your beliefs and power, and your willpower. You may not fully realize it. And I think simply the act of going within and becoming aware of those issues is going to quickly show you the truth. And I love how you go from Page to King here. So we do depict you achieving mastery, truth, and clarity about those subjects for you. So I do feel, pile 3, your solar plexus is much more awakened and aligned than you realize. And it's simply a matter of allowing yourself the information of how awakened and aligned you actually are. So next we continue our journey upward the chakras into the heart energy center, the heart chakra. And we have Fog and Butterfly. So the butterfly energy is absolutely beautiful, a card of transformation. With the Fog card here, it's an indication that there may be something in your past, pile 3, that has you wanting to numb your heart a little bit. There is likely to be something painful in your past that you may be feeling you want to escape. You don't want to look at it. Allowing your heart to be lulled to sleep. It may be somewhat underactive energy for you in this moment. Remember, this is not permanent. This is just current energy. We do see the butterfly coming along to offer transformation. The butterfly is transformation in every way. if your heart has been a little underactive, if there is something within your heart energy that you haven't wanted to look at, or that you'd rather escape from because it's very challenging, the butterfly is offering that energy that is ready to be transformed, awakened. The suggestion for awakening from fog energy, there are 2 suggestions offered. So see if either resonates for you, pile 3. The first is heat. So using heat within your heart would likely be something like maybe attraction to someone. Or if it's not someone, it could be something you are passionate about, something you really enjoy doing. Playfulness of the heart could be a type of heat. Allowing something to spark within your heart that sparks passion and care. The other suggestion is time. That picture a foggy day where the fog is settled near the ground. As the day continues, the fog will dissipate. And this is true for your heart energy as well, pile 3. Through either heat or time, or both, this energy is ready to transform, to receive clarity within your heart, to allow your heart to awaken and align. Your tarot, we have Queen of Wands. We have the inward representation of the 9 of Cups. And we have the inward representation of the 5 of Swords. So with the Queen of Wands here, remember, regardless of your gender, this is an energy of being very comfortable in yourself, recognizing your strength and abundance. We do have all this beautiful green energy that she is sitting within. And a lot of Queen of Wands cards doesn't have all this green energy and growth, but she does. This person does, remember, regardless of gender. So this does lend itself. Green is the color of the heart chakra, the heart energy center. So this does lend itself to the healing of that heart, to the clearing of the fog and revealing this beautiful heart. The 9 of Cups is a beautiful card. Inwardly creating wishes for yourself. It can be a wish fulfillment card. Being clear with your intentions. Do you have any intentions for your heart energy? The heart chakra does govern harmony, love, and healing. So asking yourself what your intentions are for your heart, setting beautiful intentions, and then just allowing them to be, not trying to make them happen, simply setting the intentions and then letting go is enough for the universe to come in and start assisting you. The 5 of Swords inward card does pose a question for you, pile 3. And this is a choice. And the choice is, do you stay and work on what you already have? Or do you let go, release, and walk away to something new? It is coming out in your heart chakra placement. So for some of you, you may be asking yourself that question within your life at this moment. We continue our journey upwards into the throat chakra. The throat is about expression, communication, ideas, and life force. And you have vinegar and oyster. Okay, pile 3. With the vinegar card, this can, especially with this card in this position, in your position of communication and expression, there may be some caustic words going on in your life, potentially arguments, and it's being reflected currently in your throat chakra. So the vinegar, as an alchemical agent, distills, ferments, or preserves. We are called to use it with caution, as it can be quite caustic. It can be eroding when used. So it's an agent that needs to be used with awareness, consciousness, and caution. In this position, it could be speaking negatively to yourself, to another, or to the world around you. And the card in this position really is suggesting that this is an active thing, an active experience for you that is negatively affecting your expression and communication. The oyster card here, it's a card of withdrawing and protecting yourself. It's a card of hiding that which is within. I feel that you may be hiding your inner truth, your inner self, through the guise of potentially souring communication, caustic communication. There's a call here, if you feel invited, to be conscious and intentional with your words. And that includes the words that you speak to yourself inwardly, as well as the words that you speak outwardly to those in your life. The oyster card also comes in to tell you that what you have to share is important. So your inner self, sharing through expression and communication, you're receiving that it's important, but you're hiding the important, needed parts of yourself with abrasive communication. And that's what these cards are combining to tell me about. So in order to heal your throat chakra, one thing you can consider is how you express yourself to others, the specific words that you use when speaking to those around you. Recognize how important it is, not just to others, but also to your own body, to your own self. The cards that we have for you are the inner Nine of Pentacles, the inner Knight of Pentacles, and the inner Ten of Wands. So all inner cards. So this denotes that there's a lot of inner work to do with your throat chakra. Creating the sense within yourself, and I think this is suggested in the oyster card. I'm getting that this is very closely related. Recognizing within yourself how important your inner ideas, inner truth, inner beauty is. How important it is to express that as truth and beauty. We have a dove of peace here, expressing that outward. We have her, regardless of gender, in this card it's depicted as a female, but we have the person in this card facing the moon, facing reflected light. Allow your words, expression, and communication to reflect inner peacefulness, inner beauty, inner stability. So fostering those positive emotions within yourself, appreciating those emotions within yourself, and then allowing your speech and communication to reflect them. With the inner Knight of Pentacles, we see allow this to be a slow and gentle process. This may not transform overnight, but it is transforming. This is something that you are walking towards, a healthy communication style. I apologize for the plane going by. A healthy communication style is coming in for you now. It's coming in slow but steady. This is something you are absolutely, slowly and steadily improving on. And you have some inner burdens. You have some thoughts, inner thoughts that are weighing you down, that are creating some negative emotions within you. So stress reduction is important for you, as well as absolutely recognizing your inner peace, your inner beauty, your inner stability, and allowing those things to be reflected through your expression, communication, and the way you express yourself in the world. That's beautiful, pile 3. That's an invitation for you, and I think that that's beautiful. I think that's a journey for us all. And we're continuing to move upward into your third eye chakra, the energy center of awareness, vision, and clairvoyance. Beautiful. The raven's head. Interesting, you got the raven's head and the crow in the same reading. You also have the swan. So we're talking about awareness, vision, and clairvoyance. The raven's head card talks about receiving a very specific message. It says that something in your recent past has sparked the process of initiation. This card is a card of initiation. Your third eye has been initiated. The Raven's Head card says that you are already past the point of no return, in a good way. A process of awakening and aligning your sense of awareness and vision has begun, and it will continue until completion. With the Swan card, the Swan energy comes in and brings in effortless creativity. The Swan is the card of the mystic. It also has an invitation. The Swan card says that your soul is crying for attention. So you do have several cards of reflecting inwards. We have the Silver, we have the Inner Nine of Pentacles, we have the Oyster, letting your truth out. We have cards of messages coming into you. So receiving and allowing all of those aspects to give your soul some nourishment. A new sense of awareness is emerging for you. You have the World card. This is the inner world side. This is the tarot, and this side of the world is on the inner self. An inner completion. You have a process, an inner process that is nearing completion. And it has to do with awareness. A new sense of awareness is emerging. And look, we have this imagery again through almost this portal, this clear sky, right? There are clouds, but they're not storm clouds. They're beautiful, lazy, peaceful clouds amidst this clear sky. We have the inner side of the Six of Cups. This is yourself calling you home. Your soul is calling for attention and calling for awareness. You are receiving a call towards inner awareness at this time. And with this, again, this is the inner Four of Swords. Okay, pile 3, this is a card that talks about, normally the Four of Swords, the outer side, is a need for rest, a need for meditation. But when we receive the inner side of the Four of Swords, this is a card that's saying this is past a need. You are now potentially exhausted. This is not an invitation or a calling. This is an absolute need. You've had several cards calling you to reflect and look inward. This is reiterating the absolute importance of resting and reflecting. In this card specifically, in this deck, we see the fires in the background. This card specifically says you are even too exhausted to put out the fires in your life. You had the inner Ten of Wands card. Inwardly, pile 3, you may be feeling really tired. You may be feeling really in a need of rest. So listen to yourself. If that's resonating for you, find a way to take that rest. Train's going by. I know I've said it a million times, but when the train goes by, I incorporate it into my readings. It highlights what I'm talking about. The need for you to rest inwardly is very strong. we go on to the crown chakra, the 7th chakra, the 7th energy center, and you have the card Sublimation. I love the purples in this card. And you have Moth. Beautiful. The Sublimation card is an elevation, a rising, and a flight. This card, Sublimation, literally says that you are ascending and rising above. In your crown chakra, about spirituality, peace, and connection, you're forming that connection with the peace, with inner peace, which is gorgeous because you have had so many cards talk about that, cultivating the sense of inner peace. We talked about inner beauty. We talked about inner truth. We talked about recognizing how valuable your inner self is and reflecting the beauty that is within you, expressing it to the world around you. So this card is saying that the connection to peace, spirituality, and the literally connection is coming in. You're rising into it. I think I talked about it with this pile, but our energy centers don't always awaken in order from bottom to top. Now, it's gorgeous when that happens, but it just doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes one awakens and then another awakens, and it's a process. It's not a boom, 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 boom thing and you're done. It's a continual process that never ends throughout our entire life. That's one of the reasons we're still here on Earth. We're still growing, evolving. Pile 3, it looks like you've been through something really challenging on a lot of levels. Very challenging. It looks like there's a lot of opportunities for healing and clearing, and it looks like for you, these opportunities are beginning at your higher chakras. So I really hope that you made it through this whole message so that you're able to receive that information, because you're receiving information from your higher chakras first. That's going to help. It's going to help clear some of the fogginess, some of the sourness, help you realize how far you've already come, help you reflect, help you have trust, safety, and security. So the Sublimation card is also an invitation for humbleness and to perform acts of service. Because as we rise higher and higher, we also want to stay grounded. We also want to reflect on our place in the world and rising into divinity. When we create acts of service for others, and when we have a sense of humbleness, that helps us grow further. That's like having a strong foundation from which to grow upon. The Moth card does say that we are easily attracted to the easy, shiny, or new. So the invitation to that, now I'm going to let you know that's something for me that I struggle with also. I think all of us do, at least in some ways. The practice that the Moth brings to us is seeing beauty and mystery in all parts of our lives, even the challenging. And when you can look at the very challenging aspects of life and still see the beauty and the value within them, that creates a very deep sense of wholeness and willingness from which to act upon. And this Moth card is coming out to let you know that all parts of your life, even the very challenging, are beautiful and worthy. I do have a reading about inner worthiness, and I am going to link it into the description. Another pile had that issue come up. Just a gentle reminder to be firm in your inner worthiness. I will link that video in the comments in the video description. If you'd like to check that out, if you feel called to check that out, I recommend it. Train's going by. It's a lot of trains right now. But that Moth really wants you to see your inner light, seeing the beauty and mystery in all parts of your life. Okay, we have the inner side of Temperance. We have, the inner side of the Ace of Swords and the inner side of Two of Pentacles. So the energy of your crown chakra, spirituality, peace, connection, is a lot of inner work being offered. This says that you are rising and ascending within this peaceful spirituality, within this peaceful connection. Creating inner balance. 2 cards about creating inner balance here. One of them is a major arcana. So your attention is really being drawn. Inner sense of peace, inner balance. I apologize, I bumped the camera. And as well as a new sense of inner clarity within you, which is beautiful. These are beautiful cards to end your reading on today, pile 3. Finding a new sense of inner peace, new sense of inner balance, new sense of inner clarity, receiving spiritual messages. It does look like you are potentially healing from the top down as far as your energy systems are concerned. And we did touch upon allowing your inner beauty and inner stability to be expressed outwardly. So this is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your reader. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please comment, let me know if it resonated for you. And please subscribe so that you're notified of future readings. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.